Alrighty, what is up, y'all? Spencer K here. We are back for another episode 42. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this beats my record. 41 tied the record last episode, and 42 beats my record for longest Let's Play, longest series, longest Minecraft series, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever done. So, breaking ground here. We're setting my own personal new record, man. That is awesome. Thank you all to everyone who's been along for the journey. I almost forgot about that. I actually forgot to mention that last episode. We tied the record. This episode, we broke it. Super awesome. We're going to celebrate by exploring. I hinted at this at the end of last episode. I want to challenge myself. I want to see how many bounces it is from my house to unexplored territory. I mean, we are 42 episodes in, and there is a massive chunk of land just barely to the east of me that we have never stepped foot in, and I am very disappointed in myself for not exploring that. But if you missed the last couple episodes, man, we absolutely dove into the HBM nuclear tech mod. And just look at all this technology we have. Let me get up on my roof. I feel like that really just shows you how much technology we have. We have the solar panels, the boiler, our steam turbine, steam cooler. We have our water storage for that whole process. That's powering everything. We got chemical plant, assembly machine, 2 drills. We got an oil derrick. We got an entire oil refinery and all of the different tanks that it requires. And then last episode, we went ahead and built this, the centrifuge, as well as an ore acidizer, which both of which are still trucking. Well, nope, this one's just done and the other one's about to be done. So there you go. Not entirely sure what was making that noise, to be honest. That's kind of weird. I thought the centrifuge was making noise, but neither of those were actively working. I turned the oil derrick off for now. I just figured since I'm going to be leaving, I'm going to go ahead and let that thing over here, this right here, cool off. It's only got a minute and a half left anyway, so we're just going to kind of let that burn out and turn off the oil refinery for a little bit. But other than that, I have been working. I've been getting stuff done. But now that we have slept the night away, let's bounce up onto our rooftop and let's see how far or how many bounces it takes to get into newly explored territory. My guess is 2, but I think I'm over or underestimating a little bit. It's probably going to be 3 or 4. That is pretty far. So it's, yeah, we'll see if I can do it in 2. Let's see if I can angle it right. It's really going to depend on the trees. Yep, see that tree kind of blocked me there. So, yeah, it's going to be at least 3, I think now. But that's okay, man. One more bounce. Let's see. Let's see where we stop. Going to be right here. And, yeah, I mean, no, yeah, this is the edge of where we've been so far. Yeah, look, we've already actually explored a tiny bit right there. So, cool. Yeah, I'll take that as a win. 2.1 bounces or something like that, maybe. We'll allow it, man. Already, did I see a factory in that direction? I don't know. This is a dungeon. Another dungeon very close to my house. That is cool. I like that. I was going to eat the cake, but I'm not hungry, so I can't eat the cake. That is a little sad. Talking about objectives, what are we looking for? It was a spawner. I wasn't sure what I saw there. I am looking for a melted down nuclear power plant. I was talking about it last episode. I think you can only find them in the deserts. Very, very, very cool. I really want to find one, but we have just not had any luck. It's a stray spawner, not exactly what I'm looking for, but I guess we will take it. I'm going to go ahead and grab a different backpack. Let's just start fresh. Brand new backpack for everything we find on this journey. I might as well leave both backpacks down, or maybe no, I won't. I found a lava pit here, and like I was talking about in last episode, we have been absolutely mowing through lava. So let's just go ahead and collect a bunch of lava here. There we go. 15 buckets of lava. That's going to fill up our backpack fast, but that's good because we've been using so much lava. We really needed that. There's another lava pit right here. Is it there? I just saw more stone, I think. Also, I'm pretty sure I have a bunch of frost gardens, but I just wanted to be sure. Nope, and that was gravel that I saw. My mind's all over the place, man. I haven't explored in a few episodes now. We were on a roll. We were exploring like a madman there for a little bit, and then we just really stopped. Here's the tricky thing. I don't want to just make a big line going through this area. I kind of want to go up and down, back and forth, and explore the entirety of the map just so I have everything near my house explored. So we are going to do that, and I'll just cut back in if we find anything of interest. Well, here we go. I found another dungeon. I've actually found a couple, but this one's special because it has a witch spawner next to it. You guys know me. I love my witches. Yes, sir. Ooh, is that poisonous water? Ooh, let's not step into that. That looks icky. We're going to lag like crazy. But that was it. I just found that witch spawner, and I'll keep you guys posted. There's another one of those really, really fast birds. Yep, there he goes. We got a good look at him that time. Oh, we found another spawner here. Zombie Villager is going to be the winner. We got an Enderman in the forest? What are you doing, buddy? Oh! I think we just found another one of those magical healing biomes. We sure did. Holy cow, we sure did. We barely missed this when we were exploring. I mean, like one bounce away. That is cool. Look at that. We found a third one. All right, we're up to 3 so far. I've been asking you guys for names for these biomes, by the way, and I've gotten a couple of answers. So if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to drop them. I already have a couple, and I'm going to use them here in a video. I try to get a bunch of ideas and say them all or announce them all at the same time. So over the course of a couple of weeks, I ask you guys questions, polls, all that stuff, responses and videos, and then I just compile them into one announcement video, usually at the beginning of an episode is what I've been doing so far. But keep that in mind. What do we got going on? All right, so we have a building behind me. Oh, yeah, we sure do. Look at that. Cool. Another HBM building. And we're kind of in a swampy area here. So cool, man. We'll keep her going. Well, I got sidetracked. I am in a boat exploring really, really far away from where I originally wanted. I found another meteorite pillar. I may get over there. It's not really my goal right now. I'm just going to keep pushing through the night. We are making progress. To show you how far away I am, this is where I want to be exploring. Here's my home. I wanted to be exploring all this. Well, I hopped in a boat right here, and I started sailing, started sailing. I'm all the way down here. So I'm hoping this ocean ends and I can loop back around, but it doesn't appear so. It just keeps going. But yeah, if I get to that pillar or find anything crazy, I will let you guys know. I mean, it's starting to loop back around. We'll see how far this goes. This is a massive ocean, so we got a ways. I am going to hook left because that opens up into a whole nother ocean unless I see something crazy, which I don't. So yeah, let's just go back this way. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our Geiger counter because I think that, yeah, meteorite pillars coming up ahead here. Let's see. We're going to try to gun through this thing here. Oh, please don't be radioactive. Oh, God. Bail, 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 bail. No. No. Yeah, that's not happening. It is radioactive, if you can't tell. It is very much radioactive. It's going to be spreading too, so we're going to get right back in that radioactive zone here as it spreads. Let's go ahead and eat. Go ahead and grab that, and we're gonna sail around it. Yeah, we may get like in it a little bit, yeah. Because I don't know if it's directly under that or if it's like offset in one direction, but we are going to loop back around and follow the coastline over there. It was going out. I was worried that it was still in front of me because it was just going up, going up, going up, going up, and I was like, no. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's on the eastern side of that pillar because I got a nice little spike there again. We'll up here, we'll stop at one of these little islands. Yeah, or peninsulas or something, and we'll go ahead and decontaminate. Good news, bad news is I am exploring a lot. The only downside with that is I have officially gone into a whole new ocean. I snuck in between here, and this is just kind of like its own big island or continent, and I am south here. I think I'm going to turn around and just cut over and try to loop back up north, because, I mean, look how far away I am now. Kings Bay. I'm south of Kings Bay. I started all the way up here, and I mean this is a massive ocean. I definitely want to have this all explored at some point because I think it'll look cool. But man, there's just so much. It is insane. Oh yes, sir. Look at these bumblebees. A, that's cool. B, we found a missile silo. I like that. Like the sound of that. This is a dub. Let's go ahead and snag all that steel, man. We've been talking how we've been needing that steel. Let's go inside, see if we can't find a missile or something. Alrighty, here we go. Four! A bunker buster, 2 clusters, and an incendiary missile. Holy cow, what a win that was. Oh, no complaints for me. We're going to go ahead and snag this as well. It is turning night fast. I have not been down here for that long. I just had to cough a second, and then I look up and it's nighttime. Make that make sense. All right, let's sleep quick before before all these mobs come over here and kick my butt. Oh, God. It's too late. They're already trying. They're already starting. Alrighty, we have stumbled onto a couple of antennas here. This first one we're going to be able to fill out on the map just by swimming, but that second one's going to be a little bit too far inland. And you guys know me, I like to bounce over to them. Oh, and it's accompanied by a village. So yeah, we are absolutely going to bounce over to that one, and I am going to miss that jump. Ooh. I should have grabbed my boat, because now it might be a little tricky to find that boat, but that's okay. Let's hope they have a waystone. I would love a waystone here. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, it was consumed by the hill. Oh no, there it is. Okay, it just didn't spawn in yet. I saw it. It just spawned in. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is kind of a neat village. I don't hate the location of it. I don't like this biome up on the hill. It's kind of an ugly biome, but it's got a blacksmith and a waystone, so that is good enough for me. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that, man. whatever that, however you pronounce that. Good luck. I don't know. I don't even want to try. What do we got in here? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Now, if I can find the storage facility, we're gonna go ahead and check that. But I want to drop off a little bit of food for these guys. I'm carrying a little bit of extra food, potatoes and whatnot, specifically to drop off at any villages I find, just so they don't starve to death. I'm not gonna like load them up and they'll be set forever, but at least no starvation while I'm in town here initially. That's the key. We got the town hall, which, shocker, inaccessible. Why would it be? Right across the way, an even more inaccessible building. That looks like it could be a storage building. Let's give it a look. Oh yeah, look at that. The most inaccessible building is the storage building. Without failure, man. Without failure every single time. Let's give him a stack of taters, stack of melons, almost a stack of melons. I'll give him my runoff. But yeah, they're going to give me a couple emeralds to trade for all that. I will gladly take that and some name tags. And then I think we're going to boogie on out of here unless there's another building. No, there's really no other buildings here that I'm super duper interested in. Obviously the antennas and stuff I'm going to come back to and break it down. I'm going to do another like break it down episode where I just go to all different sorts of buildings and structures and break them all down at the same time. If I do it now, it's going to take me 5 parts to record this episode because it just takes a while to break stuff down like that. But all right, now the trick is, can I find my boat? We got more bumblebees. There's my boat. Cool, we were able to find it. That wasn't too hard. All right, this is kind of a strange biome. We got a floating... Whoops, that was not the button I wanted to click there. We got a floating hill, or some floating hills there. We got a dungeon there, and there's just like some perfect circular structures or looks on the map. That's kind of strange, but walruses, that's kind of funny. I haven't seen those yet, or not often. Look at that. Those things are cute. That's cool. I like that. My God, these are some massive mountains. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, look at the snow on top of them. Holy cow. Holy cow, they just keep generating. My goodness, there's more and more and more of them. Alrighty, I just slept the night away and I was looking at the map as I was waiting for it to officially hit night. So I mean, this is Kings Bay, so we're still south of where I want to explore, but we're getting back up in that direction. Look how much ocean is in between. I mean, this is a massive ocean. There's so many islands, dude. That is so cool. We really need to come and build on a lot of these islands and turn them into like some sort of farms or something. I feel like that would be pretty dang cool. Just each farm or each island is its own farm. And did we just find another pod? That looks eerily familiar, if I can talk. And that we did. We did find a pod. Another music disc. And to be honest with you, I don't know why I'm still grabbing these. I guess the cargo landing pods are kind of cool. So maybe we'll use those for decoration at some point. But the music discs serve absolutely zero purpose. We found out what those do. And not really a whole lot. They're neat. It's a neat little Easter egg or feature for sure. But Once you have one, there's really no reason to have any more. And we have like 6 at this point, I think. I think the thing that bugs me the most about this world is just how massive all of these snow biomes are. I mean, they just go on and on and on and on. And then, I'm looking for a desert. That's been my big goal is I've wanted to find a desert. And you find one, and it is the smallest biome you have ever seen in your life. And I just don't understand why we haven't found a desert that just goes on and on and on and on like some of these snow biomes. I mean, because look at this. I have been trailing this thing for a while now. Here, where am I? Yeah, it started all the way down here in these colder biomes and just went up and up and up and up and up, and it just keeps going. And here, I mean, I could find a desert. Here's another example actually near one of my deserts. Snow biome just goes on and on and on and on and on and on all the way down here, and then we come over here and I found a desert, and this is it. Like, what is that, dude? And it's really just this. I mean, this is kind of a desert. It's a desert knockoff. There's like another itty bitty desert here, and then you got this mesa, I guess. But I mean, look at this snow biome, man. Like, it just goes on and on and on. Meanwhile, yeah, once again, the deserts don't. So I hate that. That stinks. To be honest, I'd be fine if it was even like a cold desert. I have a feeling that some of this HBM nuclear tech mod stuff could spawn in cold deserts. So if we found something like that, or like a cold sandy desert, not necessarily a cold desert, because I think that was a little bit different. But yeah, see, now we're in the glacier territory. The snowbound just keeps going on and on and on. Is that a snow golem? There's a snowman. There's a snowman up there. What is that? The fact there's a snowman on that glacier. There's multiple snowmen. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to be that guy. I am definitely going to go this way a little bit. It kind of looks like it could open up into a desert. I know we're still snowy, still icy. We got a ton of glaciers, but it's kind of just giving me that feeling. It's baiting me this way. I haven't said that yet this episode. I won't go too terribly far. What is that? Something massive just spawned in over there. Oh, nope, it's just more snow. Alrighty, that opens up to a whole new ocean. And I do not really want to get involved with that right now. So we're going to backtrack. We're going to backtrack on land, though. I do kind of want to get some of these glaciers on the map. They look cool. I can't resist. Have to do it. I have to do it. I absolutely love these glaciers, man. What is that? Well, now I got to go see if that's just a dead tree. Oh, boy. Okay, it is. It is. It was dark, man. It was looking spooky and scary. And then, yeah, here you go. So I can't remember. I'm going to have to go screenshot it and put it in the video here. Someone actually did the research for me to figure out what type of bird this was and what mod it is from. Because they're so damn fast, I've never been able to get my my mouse on it like that before. Really cool bird. Really cool bird because it fights mobs, hostile mobs for you. And there's a couple of them here. Is that another one down there? I think it is. So I don't know if you could tame them or if we can capture them or anything like that, but that would be pretty cool to do at some point. But there you go. That is the name of it. And once again, I'll put that screenshot of who did the research for me and their message in the video. Thank you again. I am sorry. I'm terrible at names. To be fair, though, I didn't think I would find, or I didn't know I was going to find one of those, so I didn't have that on standby. I think it's official, man. These may be the coolest glaciers we've found so far. There's 2 dungeons just next to each other like that. That is absurd. Dungeons that close to each other. My goodness, man. But this snow biome, it just goes on and on and on and on. And we found like 40 snow biomes compared to like 2, 3 itty bitty deserts, man. Starting to get on my nerves, I will be honest. Alrighty, we are going to press forward in the boat once more. And while there's no direct snow in these biomes, these are cold biomes. There's snow in the trees. There's snow in certain areas. Uh-oh. I wasn't looking where I was going. Absolutely nailed a jellyfish. That scares me every time, dude. I think jellyfish are the meanest creatures. And they don't even try. That's what pisses me off. They exist, and they're mean. Yeah, look at this. More snow. More cold, more snow. We're on the back side of it, aren't we? Here's the thing. I'm going to keep going only because I think we are going to loop into over here. I can't imagine that the ocean goes all the way down south here. I feel like it's going to be land. So we'll do that, and then we'll kind of loop our way back up through here. And I mean, we are just so far away from where we wanted to adventure, but I'm not doing what I wanted to do. But we'll get there at some point. Alrighty, we have officially looped back into some explored territory, which is good. So I'm just going to continue to circle back in the ocean. Oh god, jellyfish. That was close. That was close. I am terrified of those, dude. I could not stress that enough. Those are scary. Okay, so there's one of the ocean temples we found. Now I do remember finding two. I can't remember exactly where both of them were, to be honest. So let's see if that one is on the map here. Oh, wait, no. No, that one's not on the map. We have not found that is a new one. So let's go over there and see if we can't get it on the map. I want to see if it's viewable on the map. I believe it is. Yeah, it leaves that little mark in the map. You can see it, that little structure looking thing. Cool. That is good news. All those mobs surrounding it are not good news. We're going to go ahead and boogie. I just wanted to get it on the map. Also, that lava made like a perfect arrow, which is kind of cool. I am getting sidetracked. Since we're not having a whole lot of luck adventuring today, we're kind of just getting started with adventuring. I haven't really been on land at all. I've just been doing the really boring water side of things and cutting it all. Maybe we equip ourselves and we go over there and we take on one of those ocean temples. Get some sponges. I feel like that would be a massive win. I feel like that would be a huge win. And if we could eventually turn one of those into an auto farm, oh my goodness, dude. That would be insane. Okay, here's the thing. I'm right here and I see nothing. I have explored nothing in that direction. It could be a beach. It could be a desert. I am willing to risk it. We will see shortly here. I don't see any cactus or anything that would give it away as a desert, so I'm assuming it's just going to be a small beach island. But man, did it get my hopes up. Yeah, it's not. It's going to be nothing. It's going to be nothing. There you go. There's some shenanigans going on underneath us. But that, man, that basically sums it up. It's you find a big ass snow biome, doesn't stop, never stops, and you find a little itty bitty sand island, and this is a desert. I mean, there's another one down there, but yeah, it's obvious that's just a beach. We'll just zip across instead of going all the way around and continuing. I guess we'll call it in the boat for now. Just go directly back this way. We'll pick it up another time. Yeah, man. Like, look at this. This is supposed to be a desert. What was that one biome called? A lush desert. Yeah, okay. A lush desert, my ass, dude. Now, it does look like it may go not those two ways, but it may go that. That may be some sort of lush desert. That kind of looks like terracotta as well. So maybe there's still hope. Maybe there's still hope. But how big could it really be? Well, I guess it could be a decent size. I mean, there's still a lot of room between what we've explored and what we haven't. So it's going to be nowhere near that snow biome. But I mean, maybe we have a chance. No, that's it. That's just, it's going to be one damn hill, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. No luck. Absolutely no luck with deserts. Yeah, another itty bitty tiny little island. What a joke, dude. I just want one massive desert. Can I just have one just huge, obnoxiously large desert? And the shitty thing is, all this is about to be radiated too, because I guarantee that's gonna fucking have radiation. I'll sail near it. I still got my Geiger counter. Yep. There it is. Radiated out the ass. We found another ocean temple though, so I mean if there is any positive news, it's that. Here's another ocean temple right here. So we found 4 ocean temples now. The exact location of all 4, I am not entirely sure. It's going to be kind of a crapshoot. Look how many of those there are. Jesus. Dude, that is absurd. I think that's above average. Like I don't think that's how many are supposed to spawn. I feel like that's got to be more than normal. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That ocean over there is just randomly dark. That's kind of creepy too. I am stuck. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep the night away. Wetland. It's just a wetland. Well, obviously there's no land. What do you? Yeah, yeah, it makes sense to me. It tried to spawn a wetland. Is that another ocean temple? We found 3 ocean temples in a short period of time. That's 5 ocean temples. Yeah, that sure is, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think that's a sign. We got to come and try to raid one of these bad boys. Let's not get too close because those guys are gonna lock onto me and give me a bad time. Well, good news. I've skipped a little bit. I didn't explore as much as the ocean as I was kind of intending to there for a little bit. But we still explored a ton in the ocean. But if you can imagine all these different islands becoming little farms and stuff, I think that would be really, really cool. We could do at some point in time. I'm kind of back to where I want to explore. So to base where I wanted to explore off, my current home in the Woodland Mansion, pretty much everything right here and to the right I had not explored. So really this area here is what I want to explore. And I am right here. So if I just continue south and just kind of pick up the ocean here, I'll kind of get right back into my initial goal. Once we get this initial goal done or a little bit further completed, we'll go ahead, go back home, rearm, requip. And we're going to try to take out one of those ocean temples. I feel like it is time. We have to give it a go. I should be able to make water breathing potions, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The hard part, obviously, is just going to be fighting all those damn spiky fish. Guardians, I think, is or what they're called. It's been so long since I played a modernish version of Minecraft, so I can't remember what the hell they're called, to be honest. Now, what type of forest is that up ahead? Those are a new type of tree. I don't know if I've seen that type of tree yet. May not be a new type of wood, but that formation of the tree, the way it looks, that's definitely new. Actually, I think that is a new type of wood. That 1,000% is a new type of wood. Hell yeah, man, that is a new type of wood. What is that called? Eucalyptus. Is that new? I feel like I've already gotten that type of wood. Maybe it's not new. I really think it's new. It is not ringing any bells. No, that's got to be new because there's no shot I have that sapling yet. There's absolutely no chance I have that sapling. So I think it's new. I'm going to consider it new. We're going to go ahead and get a few of these just so we can stock up on them. And we should, in theory, have enough saplings after this, hopefully, unless it just didn't drop any. Don't do that. Bad, witch lady. Bad. One thing I didn't mention that I definitely forgot to mention, I wanted to, there's only two types of fruit or two types of things that grow on trees that I am actually still in the market for. I have everything but two items. So we are doing a fantastic job. I can go ahead and grab my book and tell you what those two items are. I haven't really been looking for them, to be honest. There we go. We just got 3 more trees. We're kind of demolishing this poor little forest. But that should give us more than enough saplings. 15. Oh, really? It only gave me a couple for 3 trees. That's what it gave me, like a couple more. That's kind of weak. But yeah, 15's better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, that is definitely a new type of tree. So there. Today's adventure was absolutely worth it for just that, getting that new type of wood. My goal, like I've been saying for the storage facility, is getting like at least one of every type of item, just so I can get it in the storage facility and kind of get it auto sorting and get it going. Obviously, that's not going to apply to the rather rare items or things I won't need to auto sort. If it's super rare, hard to get, I'll just keep in storage somewhere else. But like wood, we're definitely going to keep in there because we're going to have tree farms and stuff. So that is absolutely something I'd like to be sorted out. Eucalyptus. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where those grow in real life. I couldn't really tell you. At least in this mod, they're very colorful. I don't know if I've ever seen them in real life. I'm sure I have. I just, didn't notice. I'm not one of those tree wizards that know all the tree names. So that dungeon's just floating in the water there. That doesn't look weird at all. It looks kind of goofy. I definitely forgot to pull out that book and check what type of fruits. It's a pomegranate and an orange are the 2 fruits that we are after. And I feel like it would be in a biome like this, a very like warm, wet biome, kind of a rainy, swampy biome, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Will do my best to keep my eyes open, but no promises. Oh, we do have a spawner there that I missed, though. Yeah, let's go check that out. I'm sure there's a ton of structures I've missed since I've been pretty much stuck in the ocean the whole time. Let's see, what is it going to be? A skeleton spawner. That's kind of lame. Hoping for something cooler than skeletons, but oh well, we won't complain. A spawner is a spawner. Holy forest fire. Look at this. There's a lava pit there, and then there's lava pouring out of the mountain there, and it is just burning down this forest. It's time to fight fire, baby. Let's do it. Let's fight a fire. Oh God. We are starving. Pick up everything I can here. Oh my goodness. We're fighting fire. I could have just let it burn. Really, this doesn't change anything other than I just gained a bunch of wood for my storage facility. That's really all that it's going to do for me. But look at this fire, man. I have already gotten rid of a ton of trees, and it is still raging in every direction. This was just like a perfect storm for fire, for the wildfire. My goodness. Look at it. It is just lagging. It is lagging my PC. Oh, it spread back over to here. I thought I had it over here. Crap. I thought I already cleared out this direction. Nope, it just keeps spreading. I feel like a California wildfire right now, man. Or a California firefighter right now. My goodness. Yeah, that's funny. It was like a perfect storm of a lava pit and just lava coming out of the side of a hill. And it just absolutely decimated the floor of this forest here. But that's okay. That is okay. Now, we got a bunch of free wood because all that would have burned if I hadn't have stepped in. I'll go ahead and clear out this direction just a little bit more, I guess. Oh, now the water's joining the party. Look at that. Look at that. It's burning all the way up on the hill. Actually, that's going to spread if I don't take that out because the leaves are within range of that. Wow, it actually didn't spread. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Still burning here and there, but that's okay. I think we contained it. It shouldn't spread, at least nearly as far as it was there for a little bit. Mahogany, man. We just loaded up on mahogany wood and seed or saplings. Now there is a zombie or something after me. That is not cash money. Cool. We're going to move on. Wow. What a neat place to land. I like that. Well, we got another spawner and another HBM nuclear tech mod facility here. We're going to fill out the map, and then I will check out the spawner. I'm going to leave this building for another day. I'm not too worried about it. Actually, let's check that spawner. I'm going to go a little bit further, because last time I was adventuring, it was in the fall, and you can see on the map that the forest is like that ugly fall brown, versus right now it's springtime, and it's this pretty spring color. So I may backtrack a little bit just to change that forest to a prettier color. I'm trying my best not to explore in the fall or winter anymore, just because it does change the map and it's really ugly. We found a missile silo that I apparently missed last time I was here. There is a 0% chance I raided this. Yeah, no, look, the chest is still here and everything. So yeah, there's kind of a hidden missile silo. So there you go. I'm glad I went to go change the forest because we found a second missile silo. That's pretty cool. I like that. I keep putting the boat and book in the wrong backpack, so I'm just going to move those down to here. We found 4 missiles in the last one. Do we think we find any in this one? I don't think we get that lucky. We did get a missile. Look at that. Another bunker buster. We also got a carpet bombing airstrike, so we actually were that lucky. Luck's on my side for now. 5 missiles in one episode. That's got to be a new record. I don't know if I've ever found 5 missiles in one episode before, but I will take it. I will not complain. I'm going to look at the big map here. I'm going to show you guys just how different the biomes look in the fall versus the spring. Look at that. That is ugly, and you got this pretty green. So, and then it's up here too, but I kind of went around the coast, so yeah, I'm going to have to just come back and do that another time. Maybe off camera, or maybe when I go and I mine some of these structures down, because that's not really going to be very good video content. It's going to just be kind of boring and grindy. So maybe next spring, next summer, we'll plan to do that again. And I'll go around and try to change more of the map back, as well as mine some of these HBM structures that we've just been passing. Alrighty, I mean, I got the land that I wanted to get. So we started out right here, and right about in here was unexplored. So we went from here all the way over to the ocean. And I mean, this village was explored, but from the village down, and then basically, like I said, from current home to the right, all unexplored until now. Nothing too crazy, but that's kind of what we were hoping for. This biome being close to us is kind of cool. I was just really hoping there wasn't anything too radioactive or too crazy near us. And luckily there wasn't. So that is cool. I'm going to have to come back and just start exploring some of these gaps and holes here at some time. I may even do that. Uh-oh. All right, question. Multiple questions. I got multiple questions right now. A, I'm getting radiation. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, which way is it? Okay. I don't know where it is. Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Oh, there's a fucking pillar right there. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Um, I just heard my Geiger counter going off a little more than normal. And I was like, excuse me? So I'm just, is that the game trolling me, dude? Are you kidding? I was just talking about, oh yeah, there's nothing radioactive near where I live. And then just immediately the Geiger counter starts going off. Like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? And immediately there's a fuck ton of radiation near my place. Luckily, it's not super duper close. What sucks is that's going to take up a little chunk of this biome here. You could see the grass dying. Oh, that is close to the village. That village is going to be safely outside of the radioactive circle, I believe. But, I mean, that's going to be Chernobyl Part 2, which we did receive names for potential Chernobyl Part 2. So we may just have to name that bad boy. Wow, that is close. Oh my gosh, it's still spreading. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's because I'm walking right fucking into it. Like a jackass. Yep, let's go the wrong way. It is spreading, but I did walk into it. It was like a double whammy. I went the wrong way. Man, that's close to the eucalyptus forest here, too. Hopefully it doesn't take over that. That absolutely sucks, man. Yeah, this area right here is about to get devastated. Alrighty, I am going to try to wander off back home. We are going to arm and equip ourselves to go and try to take on one of those ocean temples. See if we can. It shouldn't be too hard. Obviously, we're going to have a gun. We're going to have a boat. But we're also going to have to build like a bridge or something, I think. So we should try to find one that's close to land, just so we have something to stand on and shoot all the guardians with. Because if we try to swim with them in the water, if it spawns a lot of them, like we kind of saw it's going to be a losing battle. And that's not really something I want to go and do right now. I'm trying to look for those oranges and pomegranates, but I am still not seeing them. Alrighty, we have made it back to our beautiful home here. I think it's funny that we have gone 40 episodes and I am still rocking this nuclear tech mod structure that I found. We have not built our own home. It is not beautiful. It is very rough. But it's getting the job done, man. I like the technology we got outside here. At least that kind of fits in with the way our home looks. But yeah, man, I will be right back when I rearm and re-equip. Alrighty, we are back. There is no storm on our little radar there yet. I am hearing thunder, so I don't know what's going on with that. We're going to go ahead and sleep, and we went ahead and brewed a couple of water-breathing potions. I think 3 8-minute potions are going to be more than enough time. If we use that, I would be shocked. I feel like we're going to go ahead and bring other methods as well to try to clear out some of the water. If I remember what room it is, here we go. Yeah, 3 8-minute water breathing potions. I couldn't imagine that we're going to need more than that while trying to take this structure. Now, a problem I have, okay, 2 problems. A, it's thundering and there's no storm. Is this just broke? I mean, I don't see a storm either, but yeah, there it is. It just wasn't loading. Okay. Little thunderstorm off to our southeast. I was like, maybe it's not loaded. Yeah, okay, there it is. I was going to say I couldn't see it either, but I can officially see it. Is it gaining strength? Yeah, it's still gaining strength technically, but I can't really be bothered. We're going to go ahead and worry about this water temple. We're going to go and try to take a water temple. We have plenty to choose from, which is good news. I think we found 5 or 6 so far. I'm recording the second half of the episode a week later. Shocker, right? In true Spencer Cave fashion. Now, a problem is obviously going to be locating one of these water temples that we have found. I know we've found a bunch, but here's one. There's one right here. That's what a water temple looks like on the map. All right, cool. And I think there's another one over. Yeah, right here in this direction. Wow, that is strange. They spawned on the exact... I mean, damn near. That's pretty crazy. That is actually pretty crazy. Oh, wow. And here's the third one next to the slime island here. So we have a string of 3 of these bad boys right here. We could try to hit all 3. We'll see if we can hit all 3. I thought one of them that we found had a meteor pillar or something nearby too, so that's just something we're going to have to keep in mind. But first things first, we're going to have to bounce over in that direction and sail out to it. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. One problem I'm having is it seems like the guardians really spawn around these things. I don't know if that's a certain mod in particular, Or what? Now that I say that out loud. Oh man, I don't know. We may. So the problem is we get miner's fatigue at these things. So if we have to mine, we have to do it in a way where mobs can't attack us while we mine, and that is going to be somewhat tricky. Part of me wants to go to our storage facility and grab a bunch of dirt, because I feel like that is something we're going to need. That thunderstorm's still chugging, man. It is absolutely chugging this direction. It sounds pretty mean. I don't know. Hopefully I can get home before it hits. It is darn near on top of me here. What is it? Nope, still a thunderstorm. It is gaining strength, so it very well may end up becoming a hurricane or something. But with that, let's go to storage. Come back here. We got a ton of dirt in one of these chests. Here it is. Yeah, I am not worried about my dirt usage at all. We will stockpile the hell out of that. I don't think we're going to run out of dirt. Now, is there somewhere I could teleport closer to that ocean there? I thought this village might have a name. Or this village. Ooh, man, what could that village be named? I don't know. I don't have anything named over in that direction, so I'm just going to go back home. What time of the year is it, too, by the way? I feel like we've been adventuring and doing so much for so long here now. I actually don't know what time of the year it is. And if I choose the right backpack, it is spring. That's right. We are just leaving winter. Wonderful news. No more winter is a good thing. That storm is still trucking back there. We're trying to run away from it, but we're not doing a very good job, are we? We're hitting everything possible in our way. Now, wait a minute. Around here is where I think one of those meteor pillars were. I actually can't remember to save my life. Really, the best way to remember where those meteor pillars are, on land at least, is you let everything die out. You let the grass die, you let all the tree leaves die, all the plants and stuff, and then it's just on the map. But in the oceans, you really have to look for those little black pillars, and that's why I can't mine those black pillars at all, because my goodness, if I do, it is going to be a crapshoot. Aha! You see right behind me on the map. I was just talking about it. Just talking about it. I almost bounced into it. Here, let me find myself right there. Right directly behind me where I am about to bounce is one of those pillars. That was the pillar I was thinking about. And there you go. The dead grass is right there. I don't have my Geiger counter on me. Okay, I got a little scared there. I thought I had accidentally wandered into the outskirts of it. So we are going to make sure we do not bounce that direction even a little bit. We are going to go south. We're going to go far south. All right, that's something we're just going to have to keep in mind. So here's the situation. We are way down here, and the water temple's way up here. So we're going to take this opportunity to do a little exploring. I think that'll do good. And by that, I mean we're just going to explore more of the ocean and fill out some more chunks. Nothing too crazy. So I'll meet you when we get close to that water temple. Hopefully this lag stops. Oh, wait. Wait, there's a whole new water temple that we have not found yet directly in front of us. Oh, that is just insane luck. Yeah, see, we're just filling out the map there. And here it is. So yeah, we're going to do that instead. What I'm going to do is, this is going to be dangerous with those guardians, but I'm going to park directly on top of that thing, and I'm going to try to put a bunch of dirt and build almost like a temporary dock or something here, if I can, because it's only a couple blocks. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Oh. Yep, he's gonna smite me here. Oh God. Okay. Can they get me through blocks? Uh-oh. That was the miner's fatigue. Oh my God, it's that bad? Oh my God. Okay. Ooh, this may not be possible the way I want to do it. Yeah, this may not be possible the way that I wanted to do it. Oh my goodness, those things hurt, man. They are kicking my buns. Well, so here's the good news, right? I have a gun. That is the good news. Where's the entrance to this damn thing? Oh my God, it takes more than one bullet. 3.5 minutes of miner's fatigue is pretty crazy, dude. All right, so where's the front entrance? Right there. That's the front entrance directly beneath me. It is coming very apparent that I am not going to be able to do this the way I wanted to do. So we're just going to have to go and do it this way. And then let's go ahead and drink this. There we go. We got our water breathing. Fortunately, that's not going to help us with being able to see. Oh, God. Faster. We got to go faster. So, yeah, all right. Now we just have 8 minutes minimum. I mean, not maximum. We could take longer if we need it, but we have 8 minutes to find the Elder Guardian here. Kick his butt. Oh, God. Don't you run for me. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be easier. Let's just be honest. 2 bullets or do I want to fight them? They can swim, I can't. There's probably some more enchantments. Oh, God. Yeah, there we go. There's probably some more enchantments and some more armor I could have gotten to maybe help me out a little bit here, but we did not do that. So we have 24 total minutes here of water breathing. Oh, man, I missed him. Here we go. Oh, they dropped fish. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know they did that. Alrighty. I guess we're just going to have to explore this whole thing and hope we find the guy. Worst case, we can bail. I really don't want to, but we can bail. Come back with some better armor and stuff that's a little bit more equipped. Man, there sure are a lot of them down here. Oh! It was just re-upping it. That scared me. Well, the good news is I have firearms. It is helping me out a lot here. Oh, we got another one. I mean, I don't know necessarily where the Elder Guardian spawns. I don't know if there's a specific room or if it's just kind of like randomly in this structure. But if I had to guess, it's going to be as far away from the main entrance as you can get, or at least a jaunt. I can't imagine it's going to be anywhere near that main entrance. And wow, we got ourselves a sponge room. That's cool. I like that. How are we doing on water breathing? We are halfway through our first potion. I think I'm close to him. I'm hearing noises. I have not been up here. I don't think I've been up here. Okay, I also wouldn't hate if I somehow stumbled upon the main entrance again, just so I know where I am. Because I got a bad feeling I'm going to drown. There he is! There he is! Oh, God, that's going to hurt. Oh, yeah, that's going to hurt big time, ain't it? Oh, don't you worry, buddy. Oh, there he is! Smoked him! Absolutely smoked that guy. There it is. Oh! We got a trident! Oh, God. All his buddies are mad. Don't you run for me. Don't you run for me. You know exactly what you got yourself into. Oh, God, I missed. Don't look at me. That hurt. Ow. There we go. I'm just picking up all kinds of stuff here. Well, I got a minute of mining fatigue and I got 2 minutes of water breathing. So my running theory here is I may be able to kind of box myself into a corner here and then mine my way out. But before I box myself in and fucking kill myself, or actually, yeah. Before I do that, let's make sure that A, mining fatigue first goes away, and B, I can mine underwater. I have a shovel, so I have a feeling I should be okay. But if this doesn't work, there's a solid chance that I'm going to have to use a water bucket or another water breathing potion. I think, oh my God, it still did it. Are there 2 of them? Oh no. Are there 2 of those guys? There might be 2 of them. So bad news. There may be 2 of those Elder Guardians. I don't know. I thought there was only 1, but our mining fatigue re-upped and our water breathing is about to give out on us here very shortly. There we go. Oh yeah. There he is. I see it. I see his tail. There. We have another one right over there. There we go. Hopefully there's only 2. I mean, we only have to shoot him a couple of times, but he's got buddies. This isn't a one-on-one like the last one was. Oh. Oh God, there's a lot of them. I'm kind of melting down here. Kind of having a meltdown. Okay, let's eat. There we go. We got another one. Holy cow, we've killed 2 of these guys. Oh man. Oh God, he's still got a lot of buddies. They're still working me. I think I missed that last one. All right, let's eat. We still have 1 more potion, which is a good thing, but we need to start thinking about maybe working our way out of here. Let's see, another minute 20 of mining fatigue, and then we have 5 minutes of this water breathing. So whatever that gets us, I still see at least one in that corner. I'm going to try to go this way, but there are a lot of them. I feel like my best odds are going to be like kind of in a corner here and just seeing if this mining fatigue runs out. Whoa. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got 54 seconds. Let's see if it runs out. I'm hoping there's just two. If there's a third one, we may be in trouble. We are fucked. It says there could be there are 3 Elder Guardians in one of these monuments. Yep. And there is the reset there. You knew that was coming. 3 potions may not have been enough, man. Unless we find them quick. So it's not quite time to panic. We still have 3.5 minutes left on this potion, and we have another 8-minute potion for 11 minutes, but we are over halfway in our potion stockpile. Found the sponge room again. I feel like I've been here. I feel like I am retracing my steps going backwards. Well, here's a crazy question for you. I wonder, can I do this? No. No, I don't have the cobblestone. I was going to say, I wonder if I could somehow dry them out. Like get a furnace down here. I wouldn't be able to pick it back up, but I may be able to get 2 sponges and make like a base of operations down here. But it does not appear so. I'm missing something big. I got to be missing something big here. All right, we are officially on our last water breathing potion. I feel like the corner I'm in right now is a dead end. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I feel like, yeah, I got to go back this way. Like the entrance is this direction. Out of that portion. So we are down to less than 8 minutes of being able to breathe down here. Takes any more than that, we may be cooked. We may be SOL. These things are a lot more tricky than I thought they would be. I didn't think these would be this tricky. Our goal, we're going to try to find the exit. If we can find the exit, go home, rearm, re-equip. I think that is going to be a successful part 1. We have 2 sponges. So let's not forget about that. But yeah, there's 1 Elder Guardian there that I killed. Got 1 here. Let's see if we can find the exit. So let's do this. Let's put a dirt block right here. So if I ever come back here, I'll put it in both corners. If I ever get back to that room, we'll know what that room is. Let's try to help us out here in the future. And this room is going to be empty. And now is the time I think we need to start worrying a little bit. Because it is getting down to the wire. If we can find the entrance, I'll feel a little bit safer. We'll rearm, re-equip. We kind of know what we're looking for now. I didn't know there's 3 Elder Guardians. I thought there was 1. So that definitely, you know, made my plans a little bit trickier. I wasn't quite as prepared as I thought I'd be. This is going to be a dead end. Oh, God. There he is. Oh my God, there he is. Well, I got a third one. I got a third one. How much is left in mining fatigue? 1.5 minutes. If it is just 3, if there's only 3 of those guys, that could have been it. So we're going to have to see here. Man, I really don't want to just wait 1.5 minutes, but... I mean, you can still technically mine. It's just incredibly slow. It's going to take at least 1 minute a block, maybe even more. Mining fatigue's wearing off. Oh! Sure as hell. There you guys have it. We took an ocean monument. We took an ocean monument. And it is nighttime. And it is very scary in here. All right, man. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go home. We're going to go home, get some more potions. I knew I should have just grabbed more potions. I thought I could do it in 1 bottle of a monument, but obviously, or an ocean temple. I thought I could do 1 potion a temple. That obviously was not the case. Let's go home, get a bunch more potions. Let's dry out these 3 sponges. We'll grab a furnace, and we'll come back and try to get as many sponges as we can. Alrighty, I went ahead and made 12 water breathing potions. There is absolutely 0 chance we're going to run out of water breathing potions if we attack another water temple or ocean monument. I am fighting for my life with allergies still for some reason, but I am going to stop real quick, grab enough stone so we can craft a furnace. I went a little crazy, and I got enough to craft multiple furnaces. We have a zombie kind of walking towards us aggressively. Oh, man, he didn't get knocked back like I thought he would. So we're going to take care of him real quick. And we're going to offload his stuff. And where is the rest of my cobblestone? Right there. We'll put that up there for now. I'm going to use this fortune pickaxe to get a little bit of coal. Obviously, we need a fuel source for our furnaces for when we start smelting all of our sponges that we're about to get. And there we go. That should be it, man. My goal is I'm going to try to clear out the entirety of that water temple or that ocean monument on the inside. I'm going to try to completely get rid of all the water on the inside. If I could do that, I would consider myself successful, or at least most of it. If I can get most of it and I can like walk around freely, you know, that's fine. That's kind of the goal here. I feel like that's a really good way to make sure that you hit every single room. Now, I do plan on possibly mining one of these down. I feel like making a farm or a guardian farm would be a really wise investment on my part, but I am like so far away from being able to do that right now. I don't even really want to like mention it outside of like it is a future possibility because it's going to be a while. Maybe not too long, but maybe like before episode 100. But you know, I'm not promising it's going to be super soon. Yep, let's get in that boat. Oh my God. Surfaced right on top of me there. That wasn't crazy or creepy or spooky at all. This raft has a chest. And it has nothing in it. I feel like we just got robbed. That's lame. I was like really excited there. I never noticed that raft had a chest, but nope, nothing in it. I guess that makes sense. You know what? Also, I want to do something. So let's do this. I just thought about it. Let's craft a crafting table here. Let's go ahead and put it right here at the entrance. I took a water breathing potion. I still have bubbles. It was kind of intimidating me there. Let's do this. Let's craft some doors. Let's put these down right here. Perfect. This is the way I could have breathed as well. I forgot that that's a thing in this version. Let's set up shop, right? So we got our crafting table. Let's go ahead. Let's get enough for 2 furnaces. I feel like 2 furnaces is going to be more than enough here to get us going. And we are just going to put them right here, I guess. Put one in here. Oops, they're already dried out. I forgot about that. I already did that. And then the tricky part, it's 3 blocks tall. Yep, it is 3 blocks tall. I forgot about that. All right. Slowly but surely, I will make progress on this thing, and we will make a fool out of ourselves. Don't you worry, but we will be making progress. Alrighty, just like that, we have one direction complete. Oh, these guys are swimming towards me. Oh, no. Oh, God, they can swim up the currents. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. They can swim up currents so fast. Oh, that's intimidating. There we go. Mind that back, and we just about have this front room secured, which is great news. We're just going to slowly push throughout this thing. Once we have this room done, I'll feel better. If we can get to a sponge room, that's going to be our goal. Let's get to a sponge room, get like 50 sponges. We're going to mow through this thing like nothing. And then, truthfully, whenever we find another ocean temple, we'll do this exact play. As long as we don't box ourselves in, we can put 2 doors down up front, put 2 dirt blocks right there, and then just like with 50-something sponges, go through and clean house. I don't know if that's going to really work out all too well for me here. Yeah, because really you have to go up. Oh, sponge room. Just like that, sponge room. And there we go. All right, sweet. Let's grab all of those. Yes, sir. We'll go back down, mine this guy, and then we're going to split them up 50-50. Try to get them done as fast as possible. Sweet, man. Sweet. We already found a sponge room. I think there's more than one, too, so we should be good. While I'm here, let's go ahead and craft some ladders. Ladders is the word I was trying to look for here. If we can craft some ladders just so we can get up and down throughout this building with relative ease, that would be perfect. I guess I could also build like stairs and stuff. We may end up just doing that in some areas. We will see. But there we go. We got 7 sponges in my, oh my, we should be moving here pretty quickly. It's just this part. This is the most boring part. I pressed like really far forward there. Almost too far forward, to be honest with you. And I don't know if I got all my sponges back, but we went a ways and made a lot of progress. Let's jump down before I get smacked. My goodness. We didn't even do a dent right there. All right, it is quickly becoming apparent that I am not going to be able to take this whole thing right now. There's just still too many of these guys. And some of these rooms are just so big, it's just really not feasible at this moment. Oh boy, I forgot to reload on ammo. Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, we are not going to be able to just take every single room. But what I can do is block some things off like this. This is a little bit more feasible. This guy trying to hurt me. And that's what he gets. So we'll block that water off, and now we can go up here. And I'm just going to do this. I don't even need that bottom one. There we go. We can jump up. Alrighty, so I've kind of hit a pickle. I've got the main entrance here secured, but beyond that is kind of a crapshoot. I almost have to just go through and kind of break down walls like this and just hope. Which isn't the greatest method in the world. But we'll go ahead and try to make do with it, I guess. If I use signs in combination with that, it should be okay. I'll just come back once I've made some progress, I guess. Well, I found a second sponge room, so we're trying to make entrance. I was trying to get everything around it first, because that's a little bit tricky as well. There's a couple of guardians up there, which obviously is going to make it a little bit more tricky. My goodness, I'm swimming so slow. Oh, it's just the one up here, I guess. All right, cool. There we go. I guess I'll fight him real quick. Sweet. Well, that's another direction cleared, and we got 48 wet sponge. I have a couple more in the furnace yet still, so that's good news. There we go. We have a pretty decent direction secured now. We're doing really good. We just have to wait on a lot of our sponges to dry out. But with that, man, yes, we're making progress. Alrighty, we are back. It has been a while. I have been working on this. I want to say this is maybe like a quarter of the way done, maybe a third. I've done quite a bit. I haven't cleared out a lot of the big rooms just because you really have to use dirt to kind of section off the room. Like in here, you have to go in and use dirt to section it off before you can. Like here, I did quite a bit. But this goes up. I was able to check this out. This wraps around and goes pretty far, actually. I went all the way up and cleared to the top of this structure, as well as over here in this direction. Got this big room too. And then it bounces down. I'll go ahead and bounce down over here if I can find it again right here. This room actually circles back over to the main room where we started. If you follow it all the way, it's running. Oh gosh, running in circles here. What I meant to do is go this way actually, so I just came from that way, but it loops back into that room via over here and goes back up. So it is a maze. It really is a maze, but once you get the water out of the way, it's actually not that bad. I feel like the water just being so slow and whatnot really makes this a lot harder than it needs to be. But we are going to leave. It is officially done. We are officially done. Didn't get to clear the whole thing out like I would have liked. There is a shark right there. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. And they are locking onto me. Not good. Don't like that. There was a shark, and then they were still locking onto me. There's the shark. Let's go ahead and go this way just a little bit. So I'm in several real-life days later from when the episode began, and actually even when that little journey began. I'm going to go ahead and go mute, and I'm going to explore the ocean a little bit more just because we were doing so dang good exploring that ocean. I didn't want to stop. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be back if I find anything absolutely cool, or if I didn't find anything super duper cool worth mentioning. We'll be back for the outro and to show you what all I was able to explore. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We found a mushroom biome. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is what we've been looking for. Kind of. I've been mentioning it every other episode, like, oh man, how cool would it be to find a mushroom biome? And by golly, we did it. Oh my goodness, I can't even can't even zoom out far enough to show you how much I've explored. I've probably found 50 new islands. I mean, a lot of them are just teeny tiny little things. But I've been sailing around this ocean here and just look at all these different islands. I went over here, finished a lot of this stuff, went down here. This whole little island continent thing here was discovered, but here it is, the mushroom biome, and it is just now turning daytime as well. That is awesome. That may be worth ending the episode over. I'm going to be honest. Holy cow, I am stoked about this. Not stoked about all the lag. We got a little bit of lag. Um, at some point, I guess we'll have to do mushrooms or something. Obviously, I don't see any quite yet, but that is okay. I'm sure they're here. What is this lag? I just reset the world too, because I ran into a jellyfish and it was like permanently poisoning me, and I did not like that. So I reset the game, and now it's still super duper laggy. So that's not super good. But let's bounce over. I don't see a single. Oh, there they are. There's some mushrooms. Cool. Yeah, there they are. Hell, even if we don't take the mushrooms to our home base, if we just trap them here. Oh, wow, there are a ton of mushrooms. My goodness. Plenty of mushrooms here. Mushrooms will not be in shortage. I'm kind of losing my voice, which is why I'm trying to end the episode here soon as well. But yeah, there you go. I mean, we got plenty of mushrooms on this island. But sweet, man. Super, super, super stoked that we were able to finally find one of these mushroom biomes. I was getting a little worried. Obviously, a massive desert is also on the list of things that I would love to discover. But another day, I guess, that'll be A-okay. We're going to go ahead and bounce to the top of this here. Do I have a waystone? I do have a waystone. So I'm actually going to go ahead and bounce back to that mushroom island and place a waystone down because it is that important to me. It means that much to me. We got a nice little landmine here. There we go. Go ahead and get rid of that real quick as well. So next time I step foot on this island, I don't blow my kneecaps off. But yeah, let's bounce back over to the mushroom island here. Let's just kind of look at the island. I mean, it's a pretty big island. It's kind of a unique, cool looking island. I definitely like it. If you're going to ask me where to place this waystone at, and I'm going to tell you I have no idea. I guess we're just going to go ahead and smack it down here. It's nice and flat here, so that'll work. We'll just name it Moo. There we go. All right, so if I don't understand that, I don't deserve to know what it is. But you know what? With that, man, I think we're going to end the episode. I really could continue adventuring, just slowly checking all this stuff out. I may do it in between episodes, and if anything's absolutely insane, I will mention it next episode. But I'm losing my voice, and I'm kind of tired, so I don't know how productive I'm going to be. Definitely probably not in the best state to record a video. One more thing though, because I imagine I'm going to edit this video and get it out relatively soon. Soon as in from like when I'm recording it now. My baby is due within a week. My baby girl. I don't know how much sleep and how much time I'm going to have to make these videos. I already made a post or two on my YouTube and most of my socials just saying, hey, don't expect a whole lot out of me for, a little bit just because I have a baby on the way. But just wanted to mention it in video too. Sleep will be very rare in my household here coming up soon. So with that, man, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. When I do get the chance to make more videos, expect some more building stuff. I mean, I still haven't built my own house. A lot of technology we could really further. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do. But we just haven't really done it yet. So expect some more of that, maybe a little bit less adventuring. There's a lot of stuff to go out and adventure and find, but we've been kind of slacking in the building department. So we're going to go ahead and follow that up. But with that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you all in the next one.